Now, Good Morning Northwest, white powder sent to 4 elections offices, including Spokane counties. What tests show the powder was and the message sent with at least one of those envelopes.
A foggy start today with, again, more showers coming in and winds as well. We're going to tell you where and when coming up.
The longest actor strike in history now over. The agreement and when work will start up again on your favorite TV shows and movies. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Thanks for waking up with us and starting your day. I'm Robin Nance. It is Thursday, November 9th. Mark is here with our first alert forecast that does include some fog.
Yeah, and freezing temperatures right now. We're sitting at 32 into Spokane, colder areas north into Deer Park, 28 into Coeur d'Alene, and some light fog evidence throughout those areas. We have a dense fog advisory in gray. That's from North Idaho all the way down along I-90 from Coeur d'Alene all the way almost to Moses Lake. If you're going to be driving in and around those areas, 395 Highway 2 north and west, make sure you're paying attention because it will be dense in places. So we look at the 4 things you need to know. Yeah, we got the dense fog advisory till 10. Sun and clouds later on today. Light rain coming in tonight after bedtime. And then windy and showers again for Saturday. We'll talk about the timing there. 32 currently here in Spokane, 28 in Coeur d'Alene, 29 St. Mary's, Grand Coulee, 36 degrees. Pullman, you're at 33. Our day today is going to be cold. Then we're going to warm up into the mid-40s, about normal for this time of year. We're looking to have a dry day today after that patchy dense fog leaves, and then we'll see those rain showers coming in probably after 10 o'clock tonight.
Breaking news this morning, the Lewiston, Moscow, Troy, Genesee, White Pine, Palouse, and Clarkston school districts are canceling school today. The districts are shutting down because of a damaged natural gas line near Pullman. Let's get to Sydney Charles at the Breaking Now desk. Sid, this is a widespread problem.
Yes, Robin, and that's exactly right. So according to this message posted by Avista yesterday, this incident is impacting the Williams Pipeline natural gas system between the cities of Pullman and Colfax. Now, Avista says this incident will impact customers in the Moscow, Albion, Palouse, Uniontown, Colton, Genesee, Troy, Beauville, Deary, Asotin, Lewiston, and Clarkston regions. The University of Idaho campus and the city of Moscow and Latah County business offices will be closed today. And the city's buildings are heated with natural gas and are unable to be heated by electric heat pumps. Here's a photo of where an excavator hit that gas line. As of right now, WSU Pullman says campus has been switched to an alternative heat source and will remain open and operational, and classes will proceed as scheduled. Avista says it will provide information on impacts to customers as it becomes available. And Avista also says you can expect crews to go to each gas meter in the affected areas to make sure they are manually turned off. Avista says if you're comfortable turning off your valve at the meter, you can do so with the following instructions. 1, locate the shutoff valve on the pipe near the gas meter. Then use a large wrench to give the valve a quarter turn in either direction. When the valve runs crossways to the pipe, the line is closed. Once the gas has been shut off, do not turn it back on. Only Avista can turn it back on. The Williams Pipeline is currently working on repairs to that pipeline, and Avista says it is calling in additional crews this morning to restore natural gas services as quickly and safely as possible. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
Sydney, thanks so much. Well, we are hoping to get updated election numbers today, which did not happen yesterday because of what's being called domestic terrorism. Spokane, Skagit, Pierce, and King County elections offices all received envelopes containing some sort of white powder. Investigators say the powder found here in Spokane tested positive for fentanyl. It shut down the Spokane County Elections Office where ballots from Tuesday's election were being processed. Secretary of State Steve Hobbs says this situation reinforces the need to protect our election workers, especially with the presidential election on the horizon.
This is a form of domestic terrorism. That's all that it is. And unfortunately, what they're doing is putting innocent people at risk and disrupting our elections, but it's not going to stop it from happening.
That holds true here in Spokane County. According to County Auditor Vicki Dalton, the elections office will be back processing ballots this morning. You can expect the next round of election results by about 5 o'clock this evening. The Pierce County Auditor says the letter with white powder was received by her office Wednesday morning and arrived in a regular envelope through the mail. About 30 minutes after the letter was found, police determined the substance was only baking soda. Tacoma police say there was also a note in the envelope that read, "End the election now." The auditor says while the building was evacuated, the uncounted ballots were locked and secured, and political party observers were watching the area on camera. At nearly the same time, at least 250 people, including political observers, were evacuated from the King County Elections Office in Renton. Officials there say hazmat crews were called in. And while county officials say crews dealt with the situation quickly and there was no actual threat to the public, the evacuation did cause significant disruption to the ballot counting process. A police source tells 4 News Now there are obvious similarities between the incident in Spokane County and the others across the state, but they have not yet made a specific connection at this point. This is a developing story. We will bring you the latest as we learn more. And because of the evacuation, we did not get updated election results, including the results for the Spokane mayoral race. As of now, Lisa Brown leads with 52% of the vote. But again, the gap could still close once we get more updated numbers today. Officials say there are still 25,000 votes in the city to be counted. What we can say for sure is that Spokane County will not get a new jail. 63% of people voting against the 0.2% sales tax increase. And now we want to hear from you about it. Did you vote on this public safety measure? We want to know why you voted the way you did. Share your thoughts with us through a form online. You'll find it in this story on the front page of KXLY.com. And our website is also where you can find an updated list of all the election results in the Inland Northwest. Keep checking back as votes continue to be counted. Good morning, Northwest. Time is now just about 7 minutes after 6 o'clock, and Mark is back, and it is chilly.
Yeah, Deer Park is warmed to 25.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey, it says 27.
Oh,
Spirit Lake is 25. There you
Someone must have opened up a door. So it's a slow process. We want to make sure that you're dressed appropriately as you head out. Know that a dense fog advisory is in effect till mid-morning. We'll have more details on that coming your way.
2 members of President Biden's family subpoenaed who they are and what a House committee wants to hear from them. Plus, accusations against Meta's leader. Did Mark Zuckerberg reject plans to improve teen mental health on Facebook and Instagram? That story just ahead.
Download the KXLY Plus app for live updates all day.
We're starting a movement. Well, technically a don't movement.
Because we work hard and want to relax harder.
It's the Veterans Day sale. Save 25% on everything, plus an extra 5% off. Lazy Boy. Long live the lazy.
This season, put some extra stuffing in your pockets at the Kootenai Casino in beautiful Bonners Ferry. The colder it gets, the hotter the action with super spins and a big cash giveaway. Enjoy a relaxing room at the Kootenai Falls Lodge from just $79 midweek, or upgrade to a Riverview room for $99. Win big and make this a November to remember. Book your trip to the Kootenai Casino now. Just call 888-YOU-ARE-LUCKY or visit KootenaiRiverInn.com.
Expect even more from KXLY Plus. Live updates from the 4 News Now team. Breaking news as it happens. Weather every 10 minutes. Free on your time. Download the app, connect to your streaming TV, and connect on KXLY Plus.
You know that feeling of having to rewash dishes that didn't get clean? I don't.
Cascade Platinum Plus with double the Dawn grease fighting power and double the scrubbing power for a no rewash clean and a cabinet ready shine. Upgrade to Cascade Platinum Plus. Dare to dish differently.
At Cal Cars, we're proud to live in the United States of America. We are blessed with so many opportunities provided by our servicemen and women that this Veterans Weekend, we'd like to pause and give thanks to our armed forces and give everyone a free American flag when they come for a test drive at any one of our locations. And in celebration of this 85th Veterans Day, we will be donating $185 for each vehicle sold to Heroes Homestead this week at Cal.
Spokane and North Idaho's country leader.
Drinking watermelon moonshine.
Oh, Lord, when it rains, it pours. The big 99.9 Coyote Country.
Are you tossing and turning at night because you're too hot or uncomfortable? Then you need to experience the life-changing comfort and support from Serta, Beauty Rest, and Purple inside Walkers.
Walkers offers all the newest sleep technologies, and during our Veterans Day sale, get big mattress discounts on Serta iComfort Eco and Beauty Rest Black Hybrid sets. Plus, save between $100 and $300 on Purple mattresses.
Making it the perfect time to improve your sleep for less at Walkers.
Jennifer Green and Jennifer Thomas Service.
Your time is 6:10. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. The House Oversight Committee has subpoenaed Hunter and James Biden, President Joe Biden's son and brother. House Republicans are searching for whether the president committed an impeachable offense in connection to his family's foreign business dealings. This is the first time the panel has directly subpoenaed members of the Biden family. Republicans say members of the Biden family have cumulatively received more than $24 million from foreign nationals over 5 years, including from countries like China, Russia, Ukraine, Romania, and Kazakhstan. The Bidens deny those allegations. United States Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg visited Kyiv yesterday, meeting with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. The meeting focused on coordinating joint actions to rebuild Ukraine's infrastructure and develop transportation capabilities to export Ukrainian goods to international markets. Other topics were the prospects of further development of an alternative humanitarian route in the Black Sea for the transportation of Ukrainian export products and the establishing of the joint production in the defense industry. Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg is facing allegations that he personally and repeatedly rejected proposals to improve teen mental health on Facebook and Instagram. According to newly unsealed documents, Zuckerberg shut down a proposal from his top executives that would have disabled Instagram's so-called beauty filters. Critics say the face-altering technology harms teens' mental health by promoting unrealistic body image expectations. But Zuckerberg asserted that there was demand for the filters and that he had seen no data suggesting they were harmful. The actor strike has finally ended. SAG-AFTRA has reached a tentative agreement with the major film and television studios. The 118-day strike is the longest in history for the actors union. It affected 160,000 union members and cost the U.S. economy billions of dollars. We hear what actors say was the most important element of the deal coming up in about 20 minutes.
On this Thursday morning, a 10-second takeaway. Clouds and cool. We're going to get some patchy fog, but after that, it's still going to be cool. Light winter gear as you head out. We're going to have 46 for the high today.
The Pontchartrain County Sheriff's Office is still looking for a 64-year-old Tibetan monk. Community members say he was wearing maroon robes and a jacket when he was last seen Tuesday afternoon. Their senior Buddhist nun says the 64-year-old Tibetan monk, Dadul Nemgal, is a great instructor. She says he was new to the area and left for a walk after lunch Tuesday afternoon. He did not come back for the evening meeting. The Sheriff's Office is asking the public to contact them with any information that could help. Good morning. Northwest time is now 6:13. Former President Donald Trump is the GOP frontrunner, but skipped yet another debate. After the break, we look at the heated exchanges and the wide variety of questions tackled by those who did attend. And a live look at the arena on this Thursday morning. We have your forecast and a little bit about my special visit with some of the Spokane Chiefs right after this.
The I Love the 90s tour is back, featuring Vanilla Ice, Rob Bass, Tone Loc, Color Me Bad, and Young MC, Saturday, November 18th. Spokane live at Spokane Tribe Casino. Tickets on sale now at SpokaneTribeCasino.com.
With holidays right around the corner, Ironstone Furniture and Fire is offering discounts on all in-stock dining sets, along with simplicity, indulgence, and endless possibilities. So, when you're looking for dining at its best, visit Ironstone Furniture and Fire in Coeur d'Alene.
It's a November to remember at Dishman. Get great buys on Ram trucks and Jeeps, or special markdowns on pre-owned SUVs and four-wheel drives. But our best offer is a free big screen TV with every purchase. This week at Dishman.
Did you know Idaho high school seniors graduating next spring are eligible for up to $8,000 in grant money for career training and education through Idaho Launch? Funds can be used to cover the cost of apprenticeships, job training, community college, and university programs that lead to in-demand careers. Funds are limited. Apply today. Students choose their own path, and Idaho Launch helps pay for it. Idaho Launch. Support in every direction.
Experience the breathtaking production that leaves both audiences and critics awestruck. Les Miserables.
November 14th through 19th at First Interstate Center for the Arts. Tickets available at Broadway Spokane.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed? Because no two people sleep the same. Only Sleep Number smart beds let you each choose your individual firmness and comfort, your Sleep Number settings. It's so smart, it actively cools and warms up to 13 degrees on either side for your ideal sleep temperature, and effortlessly responds to both of you for your best sleep night after night. And now save 40% on the Sleep Number Special Edition smart bed. Ends Monday. Shop for a limited time and sleep next level. Only at Sleep Number.
The I Love the 90s tour is back, featuring Vanilla Ice, Rob Bass, Tone Loc, Color Me Bad, and Young MC, Saturday, November 18th. Spokane live at Spokane Tribe Casino. Tickets on sale now at SpokaneTribeCasino.com.
4 News Now is brought to you by Ace Hardware.
Download the KXLY Plus app for weather every 10 minutes.
It is now 6:16. The third presidential debate playing out last night in Miami, Florida, a key state for candidates in the 2024 presidential race. But the former president decided once again to skip the stage, instead allowing his rivals to duke it out for hours. Liz Landers has our story.
Your words, not mine. It's just
fireworks on the Republican debate stage in Miami last night, and things quickly turning personal when Vivek Ramaswamy attacked Nikki Haley's 25-year-old daughter for using TikTok.
While her own daughter was actually using the app for a long time, so you might want to take care of your family first.
Leave my daughter out of your voice.
Here's the truth.
You're just
The 5 qualifying candidates took to the stage to debate politics and policy for the first time since war broke out between Israel and Hamas, offering their solutions to the conflict.
You cannot negotiate with evil. You have to destroy it. The last time that we turned our back on a shooting war in Europe, it bought us just a couple of years. And then 500,000 Americans were killed in Europe to defeat Hitler.
The political outsider Ramaswamy addressing the Republican losses in Tuesday's elections, pushing for accountability in the GOP.
We've become a party of losers at the end of the day. It was a cancer in the Republican establishment.
The candidates also playing defense over the issue of abortion rights after the party's election losses this week. The lone woman on the stage responding to a question about federal abortion laws.
So no Republican president can ban abortions any more than a Democrat president can ban these state laws.
Noticeably absent, the former president. With a commanding lead in the polls, Trump was about a half hour away holding his own event in Florida, but still the subject of some criticism from his former allies.
He owes it to you to be on this stage and explain why he should get another chance.
Anybody who's going to be spending the next year and a half of their life focusing on keeping themselves out of jail and courtrooms cannot lead this party or this country.
The Biden campaign responding in a statement saying that MAGA Republicans are pushing a, quote, losing agenda on issues like abortion, the economy, and Medicare. In Washington, Liz Landers, ABC News.
Here's a live look at the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena, home to the Spokane Chiefs. Their season is underway. They have a special game coming up on November 19th. I will be there along with my nonprofit Teen and Kid Closet. Sturm Heating is doing a clothing drive night on November 19th. And this is leading up to it. I got to meet with some of the Chiefs. You're looking at Ben, Owen, Dawson, and Chase. They were there helping out yesterday as kids were shopping, picking out clothes, and just a great night. These guys are so fantastic. If you drop off new or gently used clothing items at the Chiefs office, you can get a discounted game ticket or discount to the team store.
For merch.
These guys were so great. I really, really enjoyed my time with them. Can't wait to watch them play.
All old timers, right?
Yeah, one 16-year-old.
Yeah.
There's a 20-year-old also.
I know. It's amazing how young they are and how hard they fight. Yeah. All right. Well, go Chiefs, go. Here we go. Heat is needed everywhere you go. 27 into Deer Park. It was 23 earlier this morning. Spirit Lake at 25, 30 into Cheney. We've got temperatures 34 into the valley. Well, look at that, just warmth. 46 will be our high today. So the fog early on, and again, we do have fog advisory. We'll get to that. Sun and clouds later on this afternoon, but the winds are going to be light. Tonight, temperatures down to 34 degrees, and we're going to get some light rain showers and could see a return of some fog. So again, the dense fog advisory from Bonners Ferry all the way down to Coeur d'Alene, and then you head west on I-90, and you're seeing it there. If you're going to be traveling, just allow for extra time and don't drive so fast that you cannot stop with those things that might pop in front of you. We do see this north on 395 heading into Deer Park and on Highway 2, also west. So take it easy. That's all we're asking, right? Be prepared. Now, we do have cloud cover that's coming in. We're seeing it right now into the west. As it does, we're seeing the rain making more moves in. The Olympics picking up a little snow this morning. It will be higher elevation snows, lower elevation rain showers. Our forecast radar showing that cloud cover coming in this evening. We're going to see rain showers coming in tonight, overnight, and then by Friday morning, we should be relatively dry skywise, but could see some patchy fog because of the cold weather. Saturday night, we see more Saturday morning, and then the winds come in behind that for Saturday afternoon. Of course, Veterans Day and all those things that are happening in and around that. 47 to Coeur d'Alene today, 49 into the Tri-Cities. Ritzville's right there, Moses Lake right there. We're going to be at 46. Temperatures nearing 50 over the weekend, Saturday, 51 on Sunday. Another round of rain coming in on Wednesday. But really, it's going to be overnight, early morning rain showers, both tonight and Saturday early morning or Friday night.
All right, Mark, thank you much.
You bet.
It is now 6:21. College basketball season is officially here, but the 11th ranked Gonzaga men's team is starting the season shorthanded. Julian Minnesone tells us who won't be suiting up for the Zags next in sports.
Download the KXLY Plus app for breaking news.
Old World Christmas has an early gift for you. Right now, their spectacular glass holiday collectibles are priced at below wholesale in their outlet store, 4005 East Main between Freya and Havana. Come celebrate the savings now at Old World Christmas.
Twilight Bedding is the choice for all your mattress needs and now has 2 convenient locations in Spokane. Every mattress is manufactured locally, right here in Spokane, and crafted to meet any need you have, whether it's for your bedroom, boat, RV, or your pet. Stop by either location today and talk with an expert about the mattress that's right for you. Sleep right. By Twilight.
Ahead, here comes Martin. He's breaking it behind the defense. Martin backhander, shoots, looking for an opening. Snap the shot, and score!
Saturday, November 11th in the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena, it's the Coca-Cola Family Feast and Rally Towel Giveaway. Your Spokane Chiefs play Kamloops. Enjoy discounted concession items at select concourse locations, including $2 hot dogs, Coca-Cola products, and more. Saturday, puck drops at 6:05. For tickets, go to SpokaneChiefs.com.
Do you have property damage? Burke's Restoration provides full-service emergency response for residential and commercial disasters. Wind damage? Burke's can handle that. Is flooding your problem? Burke's Restoration knows just what to do. Fire or smoke damage? Call Burke's today. You didn't plan on a disaster, but you have a choice on who restores it. Choose the best. Burke's Restoration takes care of fire, smoke, wind, or water damage and more. Tell your insurance company you choose Burke's Restoration. Call or click today.
Walker's Furniture is celebrating Veterans Day this week at all locations with some of the biggest store-wide savings of the year, including a double sales tax discount or no money down, no minimum purchase, and 5 years no interest financing.
This is your opportunity to treat you and your family to the gift of new furniture. Plus, get an additional $100 off and a double sales tax discount.
Making it the perfect time to get your home ready for the holidays.
During the Veterans Day sale at Walker's.
Beautiful glass holiday ornaments made in the tradition of Old World artisans are now priced below wholesale at Old World Christmas, 4005 East Main, Sunday through Friday 11 to 3, Saturdays 10 to 4. Come celebrate the savings now at Old World Christmas.
Welcome into Morning Sports. I'm Julian Minnesone. Gonzaga basketball will be going into the season shorthanded. As first reported by college basketball insider Jeff Goodman, Gonzaga guard Steele Venters will miss the rest of the season with a knee injury. Venters transferred to Gonzaga from Eastern Washington this season. During his time at Eastern, Venters averaged 15 points a game and was the Big Sky Player of the Year. He was expected to play a key role in Gonzaga's run at a national championship. Venters started for the Zags in last week's exhibition game against Lewis Clark State College. Venters was also expected to give Gonzaga some much-needed three-point shooting. He shot 37% from three-point range last season. Now, the big question is, what are the Zags going to do without him? Freshman Dusty Stromer played the most minutes out of any bench player during last week's exhibition game. Stromer and Venters play the same position, so you may see that. But you also may see more minutes for some of the big guys like Ben Gregg or Braden Huff. Gonzaga opens the regular season Friday against Yale. Washington State football is hopeful to have a number of key players return for Saturday's game against Cal. Wide receiver Lincoln Victor, running backs Nakia Watson and Dylan Payne, and defensive players Shaw Smith-Wade and Quinn Roth all practiced this week. Head coach Jake Dickert is planning for a majority of them to be back on the field Saturday. The Cougars have been hit with injuries over the last few weeks, which has contributed to their 5-game losing streak. Now here's a full look at the injury report. Washington State will take on Cal at 1 o'clock Saturday, and you can watch the game on ESPN2. The Cougars, as of now, are 1.5-point underdogs. And Washington State women's hoops will take on Gonzaga tonight. We'll have team coverage from Pullman starting at 5 o'clock. That'll wrap us up for morning sports.
Good morning. Northwest time is now 6:26. The strike is over. Coming up, the agreement between actors and the studio executives and when they'll all get back to work on your favorite shows. Plus, a bombshell brothel bust on the East Coast. Who federal authorities say were clients and how much they were spending. As we go to break, here's your first look at what's coming up on Good Morning America starting at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, weight loss drug game changer.
I think for many patients that could be a life-changing level of weight loss. It's a level that hasn't been seen before.
The FDA clearing Zepbound for adults with obesity or those considered overweight with at least one weight-related condition like diabetes or high blood pressure.
More and more physicians and healthcare providers are recognizing that obesity is this terrible chronic disease that needs to be treated. It's not a choice. It's not a failing of a particular patient. It's a disease that's caused mainly by genetic factors with environmental factors affecting it as well. I hope that we're going to see many, many patients able to now control their obesity.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll hear live from Dr. Jen Ashton about who could most benefit from this drug and what they need to know. With your GMA First Look, I'm Eva Pilgrim, ABC News, New York.
This is how it feels to do more with less asthma, thanks to Dupixent. Dupixent is not for sudden breathing problems. It's an add-on treatment for specific types of moderate to severe asthma and can help improve lung function for better breathing in as little as 2 weeks. Dupixent helps prevent asthma attacks and can even reduce or eliminate oral steroids. Imagine that. Dupixent can cause allergic reactions that can be severe. Get help right away if you have rash, chest pain, worsening shortness of breath, tingling, or numbness in your limbs. Tell your doctor about new or worsening joint aches and pain or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines, including steroids, without talking to your doctor. Who knows what you can do when you do more with less asthma? Ask your doctor about Dupixent, the most prescribed biologic for asthma.
Download the KXLY Plus app for live updates all day. Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at KXLY.com.
Hi, I'm Randy, owner of Rooter 911 Sewer and Drain.
Sewer and drain cleaning at half the price of the larger competitors. 24/7 service for all of your sewer and drain.
If your thyroid eye disease was diagnosed a long, long time ago, you may think your eyes will be bulging forever. Like a never-ending curse that can't be broken. But even if you've been told it's too late, treating your thyroid eye disease may still be possible, and a new day is within sight. Learn how you could give your eyes a fresh start at stilltreatted.com.
Only the Sleep Number Smart Bed lets you each choose your individual firmness and comfort, your Sleep Number setting, and actively cools or warms up to 13 degrees on either side. And now save 40% on the Sleep Number Special Edition Smart Bed. Ends Monday. Shop for a limited time, only at Sleep Number.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
The 4 News Now story tracker with this morning's top local stories. First off, a major natural gas leak on the Palouse, shutting down several school districts, city offices, even the University of Idaho today. Here's a photo of where an excavator hit that gas line. As of right now, WSU Pullman says campus has been switched to an alternative heat source and will remain open and operational, and classes will proceed as scheduled. Avista is calling in additional crews to work on fixing it and says it will provide information on impacts to customers as it becomes available. It is being called an attack on democracy. A white powder delivered to elections offices around Washington state, stopping vote counts. It meant we did not get any new numbers yesterday, leaving important races like Spokane's mayor's race still undecided. Investigators say the powder found here in Spokane tested positive for fentanyl. And fortunately, nobody was hurt. County Auditor Vicki Dalton says the elections office will be back processing ballots this morning. You can expect the next round of election results by 5 o'clock tonight. Good morning, Northwest. I'm Robin Nance. It's Thursday, November 9th. Glad you're with us. Let's check in with Mark and your first alert forecast. Hey, what you got?
Well, the fog downtown sort of ebbs and flows in and out. We've got a better ground condition. We've seen more fog earlier on, but that's going to be changing. It's 32 degrees. Winds are light, less than 10 miles an hour, and nothing to scour it out. We do have the dense fog advisory in effect from Bonners Ferry all the way down into Coeur d'Alene, I-90 just to the east of Coeur d'Alene and to the west almost to Moses Lake. So if you're going to be traveling, you're coming into town, you're driving around town, you're going to find some dense fog, potentially out on Highway 2 west of town. That seems to be one of those areas where it's got those protected valleys. So dense fog advisory till 10 a.m. and the 4 things you need to know. Sun and clouds later on today, light rain coming in tonight, and then Saturday it's going to be showers and then windy for the afternoon. We're sitting at 32. Colville's right there, 30 into Moses Lake. Tri-City's at 29 degrees right now. We'll see temperatures warm up slowly. By 2 o'clock, we'll hit basically our high today, 45, 46 degrees. And then by 10 o'clock, we could see that light rain come in with a temperature of 38. Those rain showers will stick around through early Friday morning, and then we should have a cloudy condition for Friday. We'll have more on that coming up.
Thanks, Mark. Well, later today, we will learn more about the police shooting in Spirit Lake and the 67-year-old woman found dead in her apartment. A public press conference has been scheduled for tonight. Police were called to a senior living facility last Wednesday for what they call a mental health situation. Spirit Lake police said that officers, quote, encountered a female adult and an officer-involved shooting occurred. The Kootenai County Sheriff's Office took over the investigation but has not released any further details other than identifying the woman as S.A. Floyd. The Kootenai County Sheriff and prosecutor, along with the Spirit Lake mayor, will hold a public press conference at 6 this evening at City Hall. We will have a crew there, and we'll bring you the latest right here on 4 News Now and online at KXLY.com. News out of Wallace, Idaho, the Kellogg quadruple murder suspect, Major John Kaler, asking the judge to throw out statements he made to police. Kaler admitted killing 4 of his neighbors, but claims he was not read his Miranda rights. Yesterday, 2 law officials who responded to the call the night of the homicide were called to the stand as witnesses. Lieutenant Jared Belaski says Kaler told him he shot his neighbors, but because of how hectic the scene was, Belaski did not read Kaler his Miranda rights, even after handcuffing him. Lead Detective Justin Klitsch said he talked to Kaler for some time before he finally Mirandized him. The judge will make a decision later on whether the statements will be thrown out. Breaking news, federal authorities say they have busted a high-end brothel network. They say the clients were among some of the richest and most powerful people in the country. Let's get to Sydney Charles at the Breaking Now desk with the latest details in this story.
That's right, Robin. Federal investigators say the network of brothels for ultra-rich clients operated out of the Boston area and the Washington, D.C. suburbs.
This commercial sex ring was built on secrecy and exclusivity, catering to a wealthy and well-connected clientele.
They say the brothels were promoted online with provocative photos of women. Officials say after their personal information was verified, clients will be offered sex services, some costing more than $600 per hour. The brothels were allegedly run out of high-end apartment buildings, including this one in the Boston suburb of Watertown. Investigators say the ringleader, one of the 3 people now charged in this case, was seen delivering women and exchanging cash. Officials have yet to reveal any of the clients' names so far, but here's how they describe them.
They are doctors, they are lawyers, they're accountants, they're elected officials, they are executives at high-tech companies and pharmaceutical companies, they're military officers, government contractors, professors, scientists. Pick a profession, they're probably represented in this case.
At least 2 of the 3 suspects face a court hearing next week. As for the clients, about 20 of them were interviewed for this investigation, but officials say there could be hundreds more. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
Student workers at Washington State University voted to authorize a strike if a new bargaining agreement can't be reached with the university. The union representing the students saying its list of demands includes a livable wage, adequate health insurance, and protections against harassment and discrimination. No date for the strike has been set. The actors' strike has finally ended. SAG-AFTRA has reached a tentative agreement with the major film and television studios. The 118-day strike is the longest in history for the actors' union. It affected 160,000 union members and cost the U.S. economy billions of dollars. Terms of the deal have yet to be disclosed pending final ratification, but the billion-dollar agreement includes a significant boost in minimum pay, increased residual payments for streaming content, and new protections from artificial intelligence.
The AI protections were absolutely essential to the union. They would not have called an end to this strike without achieving them.
Film crew members as early as today could return to productions that were paused mid-shoot when the strike began. They include Deadpool 3 and Gladiator 2. Other projects should restart shooting once scripts are finished. As for TV, new episodes of your favorite shows could still be months away, but stars will be back on the promotion circuit almost immediately, getting the word out that Hollywood is back in business. The Coeur d'Alene Fire Department says the city's fire hydrants are in need of a facelift. The department wants you to help design them. To submit your design, all you have to do is download a blank template and submit it before the end of the month. You can find the link to download that template right now on KXLY.com. Can't wait to see the creativity of some people. It's now 6:37. Let's check in with Mark and talking about what you're dealing with as you head out today.
All right, everybody's got to be dressed warmly today as you head out. Kids getting ready for school. I mean, temperatures that are going to be hovering around 30 degrees as you roll out, even at 9 o'clock, 37 degrees. Outside, again, a little bit of light fog downtown, but we do have a dense fog advisory until 10 a.m. We're going to have more on who's being affected by that dense fog coming up.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
Sorry about that car accident. Got that insurance claim check for you.
I gotta call Swap. We'll make sure you get the help you deserve, and we only get paid after you win.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
Did you know Idaho high school seniors graduating next spring are eligible for up to $8,000 in grant money for career training and education through Idaho Launch? Funds can be used to cover the cost of apprenticeships, job training, community college, and university programs that lead to in-demand careers. Funds are limited. Apply today. Students choose their own path, and Idaho Launch helps pay for it. Idaho Launch. Support in every direction.
Experience Minecraft like never before at Minecraft the Exhibition, now at the MAC. Explore the 3D world of the best-selling video game of all time and pop culture phenomenon in this dynamic and immersive exhibition. Step inside the blocky world of Minecraft based on actual in-game builds. Meet 15 life-size Minecraft creatures, including the explosive creeper and mysterious Enderman. Try the game and explore some epic creations from the community. Minecraft the Exhibition for players and non-players of all ages at the MAC.
One of R&B and funk's finest, Tower of Power, with the Holidays and Hits Tour. Friday, December 8th at the Fox Theater. Tickets on sale now at foxtheaterspokane.com. Tower of Power.
It's a November to remember at Dishman. Get great buys on Ram trucks and Jeeps, or special markdowns on pre-owned SUVs and four-wheel drives. But our best offer is a free big screen TV with every purchase. This week at Dishman.
Discover the place where homes become extraordinary. At Ferguson Bath, Kitchen, and Lighting Gallery, our consultants provide a dedicated one-on-one service. We'll help you choose from the best selection of luxury brands and work with your team of contractors to ensure a seamless experience from start to finish. Bring your vision to us.
Shop online or schedule a one-on-one showroom appointment to discover stunning products from brands like Thermador at build.com/Ferguson.
Lost wedding ring found. It was hidden in the light fixture for safekeeping. How the precious ring was returned years later. Watch the next Inside Edition.
Watch 4 News Now at 6 and Inside Edition at 7.
It is now 6:40. During an emergency, you expect to call 911 and get an immediate response. But Spokane Emergency Communications dispatchers say there won't always be an immediate answer. If you hang up, that can delay response times for everyone. That's because dispatchers answer calls in the order they get them. If you hang up, dispatchers have to stop answering calls and call you back to ensure your safety, adding a minute or more to people's hold times.
Because the minute that you disconnect, we have to take a call receiver to call that person back. And then if they call back while we're doing that process, then they're going to go to the bottom of that list for the calls that are queuing.
Even if you call accidentally, let the dispatcher know immediately. In a real emergency, every second can make a big difference.
So true. All right, good morning, everybody. Your 10-second takeaway on this Thursday morning. Clouds and cool. We do have some dense fog out there. It'll be gone by 10 a.m. But light winter gear heading out. It's on the chilly side. 46 will be our high today.
The Vatican says transgender people and babies of same-sex couples can be baptized. The new ruling by the Vatican's doctrine department is being welcomed by the LGBTQ+ community. The church doctrine suggests a transgender person can be baptized as long as there is what they say no risk of causing scandal or disorientation to other Catholics. Children of same-sex couples can also be baptized as long as there is a well-founded hope that they will be educated in the religion. The ruling makes clear that people living in, quote, homosexual relationships are committing a sin, and baptism must come with repentance. It is now 6:42. We will have an update on the Israel-Hamas war on the other side of this break. Stick around.
Download the KXLY Plus app for breaking news.
I'm Mark Peterson, the Extreme Team and Horizon Credit Union, ready to take on the next task. If you know of a project that needs an Extreme Team makeover, go to KXLY.com to nominate it. 4 News Now Extreme Team brought to you by Horizon Credit Union.
It's Snow's Auto's 20th anniversary sale, and that means the biggest savings of the year on all your favorite stereo gear, as well as up to 60% off all last year model closeouts, plus 20% off truck and Jeep upgrades.
Snow's Auto. Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, breathe in. Now watch your speed and breathe out. Good. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So it's right here.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab Tires.
Come on, flowers. Hello, idea.
When you taste silky smooth caramel wrapped in Cadbury chocolate, the world is suddenly overflowing with joy. Cadbury Caramello.
Mr. Clean Magic Eraser powers through tough messes. So it makes it look like I spent hours cleaning.
And you know I didn't.
It makes my running shoe look like new. It's amazing.
Wow. It makes it look like I don't have kids at all.
It's so good. Makes it look like I have magical powers.
With 80% less scrubbing, Mr. Clean Magic Eraser makes cleaning easy. Also available in sheets.
What is a jewelry design center? It's a growing family-owned business with nearly half a century and 3 generations of jewelry making experience. A team of artists, craftsmen, and professionals who love what they do. A full on-site manufacturing shop available to the public for repairs and custom requests of all kinds. A center for free polish and inspection, even if you didn't buy it from us. We are not your average jewelry store. We are Jewelry Design Center, and we want to be your jeweler for life.
A holiday tradition, the Nutcracker with State Street Ballet. Music performed live by the Spokane Symphony at the Fox Theater. 5 performances, November 30th through December 3rd. Tickets at foxtheaterspokane.org or 509-624-1200.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY Plus.
It's now 6:45. The U.S. carried out an airstrike targeting Iran-backed fighters in the Middle East. On the same day, a U.S. drone was shot down in the region. ABC's Liz Landers has the latest.
This morning, new video of a U.S. military drone flying off the coast of Yemen when it's blasted out of the sky. Iran-backed Houthi rebels releasing the footage, claiming to show militants shooting down a $30 million American Reaper drone over international waters. ABC has not independently verified the video. The Pentagon yesterday also announcing a U.S. airstrike on a weapons storage facility in Syria used by Iran and its proxies.
Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin saying in a statement, the United States is fully prepared to take further necessary measures to protect our people and our facilities.
Iran-backed militants across the region have warned of a widening conflict due to U.S. support for Israel's war on Hamas. New video shows Israeli airstrikes targeting Hamas in Gaza, this strike near a mosque. Israeli ground forces say they've destroyed 130 Hamas tunnels, including one near a school. Talks for a pause in the fighting are ongoing. Sources say Israel is considering a proposal from Egypt and Qatar for a humanitarian pause in exchange for the release of dozens of hostages held by Hamas. Meanwhile, more than 400 U.S. citizens have been able to escape Gaza in recent days, including a Michigan man and his wife, finally back home.
Everybody's scared and bomb everywhere. When I go sleep, we cannot sleep. Maybe I sleep in the chair like 30 minutes a day.
Authorities in Brazil yesterday arrested 2 men with suspected Hezbollah ties, accused of planning attacks on the Jewish community in that country. In Washington, Liz Landers, ABC News.
Here's a live look at that dense fog this morning. Am I told that's Manitou Park? Because you can't tell. Yeah. You can't tell what it is. It is thick, though, in some areas.
Yeah, Grand Avenue heading up. You need to, again, really exercise caution. Bright beams are not going to help. It's just going to reflect back in there. And those fog lights, good on a foggy day, but not during a clear day. It's just a thing with me. All right, good morning, everybody. Temperature-wise, Deer Park here at 27 degrees. Again, dense fog being reported on 395 heading north. And, of course, we also see dense fog on Highway 2 heading out past Fairchild Air Force Base. So we really just want you to, allow for more time in your commute. When we look at the higher elevations, what we're seeing, no snow onto the mountain passes. We're going to see that potential for some light snow for tonight. But certainly today, most of the passes are looking pretty clear. Into areas around Lookout Pass. Again, there's some light fog there. Our forecast today, 46 degrees. We're going to get that fog early. Then it's going to be sun and clouds later on today. Probably more clouds than sun, but we're going to keep an eye on that for you, and you'll see it yourself. You'll be out in it. 34 degrees for the overnight low. Light rain showers coming in tonight around midnight, maybe a little before. That's going to hang out through the early morning hours. Now, we do have that dense fog advisory from the Canadian line in North Idaho all the way down into I-90 and then east all the way almost to Moses Lake. So again, those areas and others potentially could see that dense fog. We just want you to know we are in the moderate when it comes to air quality. We're getting more dense fog in around the Sprague area, also on Highway 2 heading east and north on 395. Again, just time is going to be your best time there, the best way to do it. Now, we do have this system that's coming in. This is going to bring our rain tonight, and that is now just hitting the coast. We have record warmth into the southeast, but now they're getting rain showers, and things are pretty mellow into the Midwest. Here is our forecast radar. We're expecting this band of showers to come in about 10 o'clock or so. We're going to see that fill in throughout the early morning hours with mountain snows into the northern Rockies. That includes areas all the way into Missoula. For then Friday, we have cloud cover until Friday night into Saturday morning. We're going to have more rain showers Saturday morning and then winds behind that for Veterans Day activities in and around our region. It'll be blustery and it'll be cold. There's going to be that chill in the air because of the moisture. 46 our high today, 49 into Grand Coulee, 48 into Pullman, and St. Mary's you're at 50. Coeur d'Alene, 47 degrees. So everybody's right there. And of course, 46 about average for this time of year. Friday, again, those early morning rain showers. The afternoon should be better, 44. Early morning showers on Saturday with windy conditions in the afternoon, 49. And then we're in the low 50s. Should be dry Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So still more time to get all those leaves raked up. You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks for that.
You're welcome.
All right, Mark. It is now 10 minutes before the hour. Your morning sprint is coming up next. Thanks for waking up with Good Morning Northwest on this Thursday. We'll be right back.
Download the KXLY Plus app for live updates all day. The 4 News Now First Alert Weather app. Download or update it today.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Schedule your comprehensive eye exam at shopko.com or bring in your outside prescription.
Twilight Bedding is the choice for all your mattress needs and now has 2 convenient locations in Spokane. Every mattress is manufactured locally, right here in Spokane, and crafted to meet any need you have, whether it's for your bedroom, boat, RV, or your pet. Stop by either location today and talk with an expert about the mattress that's right for you. Sleep right. By Twilight.
Expect even more from KXLY Plus. Live updates from the 4 News Now team. Breaking news as it happens. Weather every 10 minutes. Free on your time. Download the app, connect to your streaming TV, and connect on KXLY Plus.
Tuesdays at Northern Quest are now officially Tuesdays with a capital 2. Together with Coors Light, we're doubling up the fun for Camus Rewards members every Tuesday with 2 times the points, $2 Coors Lights, double promotion entries, $2 food specials, and too many more resort-wide deals to list here. So grab your Camus Rewards card and make the most of your Tuesday with Tuesdays, only at Northern Quest. Details at northernquest.com.
As a family-owned company, Factory Rep Blinds really does care about each and every one of our customers and the experience that they have with us. Our company's founder, Gary, was a factory representative for 36 years. We bring all the samples to you because your home is really the best showroom. And we professionally measure and install the window treatments for you. That's why our customers tell their friends who tell their friends.
Call us or schedule your free consultation today at FactoryRepBlinds.com. Factory Rep Blind.
At Move Fitness, our job is to get you moving using things like high-energy, fun classes, motivating, knowledgeable trainers, and the best variety of workout equipment in the region. And you can get it all for around $1 a day. Join the movement.
Time is running out. Shopko Optical can help maximize your vision benefits and FSA dollars before they expire. Get a comprehensive eye exam and discover your new style. Call Shopko Optical or visit shopko.com to schedule your exam.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest morning sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It's now 6:53, time to get you ready to take on your Thursday in the morning sprint. A fog advisory in effect this morning. Mark has details on what you can expect, what else you can expect. But first, the Lewiston, Moscow, Troy, Genesee, White Pine, Palouse, and Clarkston school districts are canceling school today. The districts are shutting down because of a damaged natural gas line near Pullman. Let's get to Sydney Charles with those details.
Avista says this incident is impacting the Williams Pipeline natural gas system between the cities of Pullman and Colfax. The University of Idaho campus and the city of Moscow and Latah County business offices will all be closed today. Here's a photo of where an excavator hit that gas line. As of right now, WSU Pullman says campus has been switched to an alternative heat source and will remain open and operational, and classes will proceed as scheduled. Avista says it will provide information on impacts to customers as soon as it becomes available.
All right, and it is a chilly start in our first alert weather. We're starting off again with fog throughout many areas, dense in places. We showed you earlier on the South Hill that Manitou Park was blocked in with fog. So 32 degrees currently, and we do have high humidity. We do have the dense fog advisory till 10 a.m. We're seeing this dense fog show up along I-90 from Coeur d'Alene in through the valley, and then also just west of town, also north on 395 and Highway 2. Over the next 12 hours, we're going to see that fog break out about 10 o'clock. Looking at 37 degrees there. Our high today is going to be in the mid-40s with a chance of rain coming in about 9 or 10 o'clock tonight.
We are hoping to get updated election numbers today, which did not happen yesterday due to what's being called domestic terrorism. Spokane, Skagit, Pierce, and King County elections offices all received envelopes containing some sort of white powder. Investigators say the powder found here in Spokane tested positive for fentanyl. It shut down the Spokane County Elections Office where ballots from Tuesday's elections were being processed. According to County Auditor Vicki Dalton, the Elections Office will be back processing ballots this morning, and you can expect the next round of election results released by 5 o'clock this evening. The Pierce County Auditor says the letter with white powder was received by her office Wednesday morning and arrived in a regular envelope through the mail. About 30 minutes after the letter was found, police determined the substance was only baking soda. Tacoma police say There was also a note in the envelope that read, "End the election now." The auditor says while the building was evacuated, the uncounted ballots were locked and secured. At nearly the same time, at least 250 people, including political observers, were evacuated from the King County Elections Office in Renton. County officials say hazmat crews dealt with the situation quickly and there was no actual threat to the public. A police source tells 4 News Now there are obvious similarities between the incident in Spokane County and the others across the state, but they have not yet made a specific connection at this point. And because of the evacuation, we did not get updated election results, including the results for Spokane's mayor. As of now, Lisa Brown leads with 52% of the vote. But again, the gap could still close once we get more updated numbers today. Officials say there are still 25,000 votes in the city to be counted. And what we can say for sure is that Spokane County will not get a new jail. 63% of people voting against the 0.2% sales tax increase. And now we want to hear from you about that. Did you vote on this public safety measure? We want to know why you voted the way you did. Share your thoughts with us through a form online. You will find it in this story on the front page of KXLY.com. Later today, we will learn more about the police shooting in Spirit Lake and the 67-year-old woman found dead in her apartment. Police were called to a senior living facility last Wednesday, for a mental health situation. Spirit Lake police say that officers encountered a female adult and, quote, an officer-involved shooting occurred. The Kootenai County Sheriff's Office took over the investigation but has not released any further details other than identifying the woman as S.A. Floyd. The Kootenai County Sheriff and prosecutor, along with the Spirit Lake mayor, will hold a public press conference at 6 this evening at City Hall. We'll bring you the latest right here on 4 News Now and online at KXLY.com. The Kellogg quadruple murder suspect, Major John Kaler, asking the judge to throw out statements he made to the police. Kaler admitted to killing his 4 neighbors, but claims he was not read his Miranda rights. The judge will make a decision later on whether the statements will be thrown out. Student workers at Washington State University voted to authorize a strike if a new bargaining agreement can't be reached with the university. The union representing the students saying its list of demands includes a livable wage, adequate health insurance, and protections against harassment and discrimination. Coming up next on GMA, all the latest details on last night's GOP debate and new reaction this morning. We're back with weather right after this.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
I met Anidas 10 years ago. He didn't have bad credit, but he just had no credit to begin with. I took the time to really go over some options with him. Fast forward 10 years down the road, he's got his business account with Numerica. He's looking to buy a second home also with Numerica.
Just between us, you know what's better than mopping? Anything. Ugh. Well, I switched to Swiffer WetJet, and it's awesome. It's an all-in-one that absorbs dirt and grime deep inside.
And it helps prevent streaks and haze. WetJet is so worth it. Love it or your money back.
Sorry about that car accident. Got that insurance claim check for you.
I gotta call Swap. I gotta call Swap.
Here you go.
That's it? I'm calling him.
You forgot your check.
Craig Swap & Associates is on your side. We'll make sure you get the help you deserve, and we only get paid after you win.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
All right, good morning, everybody. You can see the One Spokane Stadium lit up. We see a little bit of fog out there. It has been ebbing and flowing in and out of downtown, but we do have a dense fog advisory from Bonners Ferry all the way down and through westbound I-90 almost to Moses Lake. And of course, air quality is in moderate right now, and chances are we'll spend the day there. So be aware, this is a great time to change that filter and make sure that you're putting out as clean air as possible in your home. We're gonna have sun and clouds at 10 o'clock, should have less fog. We're gonna have a high today of 45, 46 degrees with a chance of rain coming in tonight, overnight, and then by tomorrow afternoon, things look better.
Indeed. Mark, thank you so much. And thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you throughout Good Morning America for local updates.